All right, guys. So today we are going to dive into the Scheda Ministeriale quiz, which is specific to those of you who are preparing to write the exam. So please, I will encourage you to rewatch this video for the second time. If you failed more than three, I repeat, if you fail more than three on this Scheda Ministeriale quiz, then I will encourage you to rewatch the video for the second time. So let's proceed. The number one is said, quando l'assicurazione per la responsabilità civile auto è scaduta di validità, il veicolo deve essere sottoposto al collaudo tecnico prima di essere rimesso in circolazione. The number one is falso, not vero, okay? Because he said when the car liability insurance has expired, the vehicle must undergo a technical inspection before being uh, put back into circulation. I repeat, the question said that when the car liability insurance has expired, the vehicle must undergo a technical inspection before being put back into circulation. It is false because if your car liability insurance, which is the third party liability, which is known as the RCA Auto, expires, the vehicle does not need a technical inspection just because the insurance has expired. Instead, what you need is to renew your insurance policy or obtain valid insurance before driving the vehicle on public road. So the number one is falso, not vero. So let's move to number two. The number two is il segnale raffigurato vieta il transito agli autocarri. The number two is vero, not falso, okay? Because he said the sign shown you are seeing here prohibits the transit of truck. Oh yes, it is. The divieto di transito panel you are seeing here prohibits the transit of truck. That is exactly what the question is talking about. The divieto di transito panel you are seeing here prohibits the transit of all vehicles. I repeat, the divieto di transito panel you are seeing here also prohibits the transit of all vehicles, not only trucks. So the number two is vero, not falso, okay? So let's move to number three. The number three is dovendo attraversare l'incrocio rappresentato in figura, i veicoli C e R transitano contemporaneamente dopo il passaggio del veicolo E. The number three is falso, not vero. I repeat, dovendo attraversare l'incrocio rappresentato in figura, i veicoli C and aeree transitano contemporaneamente dopo il passaggio del veicolo E. No, it is falso, because what the question is telling you is that having to cross this intersection you are seeing here, vehicle C, which is the blue vehicle, and vehicle arrow, which is the red vehicle, passes after vehicle A, which is the red vehicle, has passed. It is false, because at the intersection shown you are seeing here, the first vehicle to leave this intersection is the C, which is the blue vehicle. I repeat, at the intersection shown you are seeing here, the first vehicle to leave this intersection is the blue vehicle. As soon as the blue vehicle is gone, the second vehicle to leave this intersection is the red vehicle, which is the A. As soon as the A is gone, the third vehicle to leave the intersection is the black vehicle, which is the L. While the fourth vehicle is the red. The green vehicle is the last vehicle to leave this intersection. So the number three is falso, not vero. Okay? I will encourage you to rewatch the video for the second time if you don't understand exactly what I just explained. So let's move to number four. The number four is said, il segnale raffigurato consente di marciare alla velocità di 25 km orario. The number four is falso, not vero. I repeat, il segnale raffigurato consente di marciare alla velocità di 25 km orario. No, it is falso, not vero. Okay? Because he said the sign shown you are seeing here allows you to drive at a speed of 25 kilometers per hour. It is false. The sign shown you are seeing here allows you to drive at a speed of 40 kilometers per hour, but not 25 kilometers per hour. The sign shown you are seeing here indicate the speed limit below which it is forbidden to drive on that road. If he said il segnale raffigurato indica il limite di velocità al di sotto del quale è vietato circolare, then the answer is vero, not falso. So number four is falso, not vero. Okay? And also, please do not forget that the sign shown you are seeing here is part of segnale di obbligo. So number four is falso, not vero. The sign shown you are seeing here does not allow you to drive at a speed of 25 kilometers per hour, because that is exactly what the question is talking about. So the number four is falso, not vero. Okay? So let's move to number five. The number five is said, Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia la fine di un'area vietata ai pedoni. The number five is falso, not vero, okay? Because he said, the sign shown you are seeing here announces the end of an area prohibited to pedestrians. No, it is falso, not vero, because the sign shown you are seeing here is placed at the end of the pedestrian path. I repeat, the segnale di obbligo sign you are seeing here is placed at the end of a pedestrian path, a path being reserved for pedestrians to walk, meaning it has come to the end. If he said, il segnale raffigurato è posto in corrispondenza della fine del percorso pedonale, then the answer is vero, not falso. Okay? But as it is, the number five is falso, not vero, because he's telling you that il segnale raffigurato preannuncia la fine di un'area vietata ai pedoni. No, it is falso, not vero. Okay? So let's move to number six. If you can learn in this manner, I guarantee you, you will be able to pass the exam. The number six is said, uscendo da un sentiore fangoso da un cantiere, bisogna assicurarsi che durante la marcia non cada terrico che possa sporcare la strada. Oh yes, it is. The number six is vero, not falso. I repeat, uscendo a un sentiore fangoso o da un cantiere, bisogna assicurarsi che durante la marcia non cada terrico che possa sporcare la strada. Oh yes, it is. The number six is vero, not falso. Because if you pay attention to what the question is talking about, is that when you are leaving a muddy path or a construction site where the road is muddy, you must ensure that no dirty falls while you are driving and could dirty the road. If you drive to muddy areas where there are mud on the road, before you enter back the city, you must make sure you wash the mud out of the tires of your vehicle. This is exactly what the question is telling you. So the number six is vero, not falso. If you don't understand, please do not hesitate to let me know, especially regarding this question. So the number six is vero, not falso. Okay. So let's move to number seven. The number seven is said, in presenza del segnale dare precedenza occorre usare prudenza e moderare la velocità, ma occorre arrestarsi solo in caso di necessità. The number seven is vero, not falso. I repeat, in presenza del segnale dare precedenza occorre usare prudenza e moderare la velocità, ma occorre arrestarsi solo in caso di necessità. The number seven is vero, not falso. Okay? Because he said, if you see a giveaway sign on the road, you must be careful and moderate your speed, but you must only stop if it is necessary. So the number seven is vero, not falso. In case you are driving on the road and you see a giveaway sign, which is the direct precedenza sign, you must be careful and moderate your speed, but you must only stop if necessary. Let's say, for example, you want to enter the intersection and there is a direct precedenza sign that says you must give priority to vehicles that are already circulating on the road that you want to enter. But you must only stop if it is necessary, meaning if there are vehicles on the intersection that you intend to enter. So the number seven is vero, not falso. If you don't understand, please do not hesitate to let me know. And also, if you want to join our private class, you can call the phone number that you are seeing on the screen. If you can learn in this manner, then I guarantee you the exam will be yours. So the number seven is vero, not falso. Okay? So let's move to number eight. The number eight is said, una strada a doppio senso di circolazione con la segnaletica indicata in figura si può effettuare un sorpasso anche superando la striscia di mezzo. Oh yes, it is. The number eight is vero, not falso, because he said, on a two-way road with the sign shown in the figure that you are seeing in the center of the road, overtaking is permitted even by crossing the middle line. Why? Because it is discontinuous, which is strategiata. So the number eight is vero, not falso. Okay? If you don't understand, please do not hesitate to let me know. Whenever you want to do overtaking on this road, you can cross the center line. Why? Because it is strategiata, it is discontinuous. It allows you to cross the line, the middle line you are seeing. Why? Because it is discontinuous, meaning it permits you to cross it even if you want to do overtaking on that road. So the number eight is vero, not falso. Okay? So let's move to number nine. The number nine is said, la distanza di sicurezza deve essere mantenuta solo dai quadricicli a motore. No, it is falso, not vero. I repeat, la distanza di sicurezza deve essere mantenuta solo dai quadricicli a motore. No, it is falso, not vero, because he said the safety distance must be maintained only from motorized quadricycles. So he's telling you the only time that the safety distance must be maintained. No, the safety distance must be maintained from all vehicles in front of you, not only from motorized quadricycles, because that is exactly what the question is talking about. That la distanza di sicurezza devi essere mantenuta solo dai quadricicli a motore, meaning the safety distance must be maintained only from motorized quadricycles. No, it is false. The safety distance must be maintained from all vehicles in front of you, not only from motorized quadricycles, which include cars, moped, biciclette, trucks, and buses and tractors. So the number 9 is falso, not vero. So let's move to number 10. The number 10 is said, il segnale raffigurato indica l'incrocio con una linea tranviaria. The number 10 is falso, not vero. Okay? Because he said the sign shown you are seeing here indicate a crossing with a tram line. No, it is falso, not vero. Okay? Because the sign shown you are seeing here indicate a barrier-free railway crossing, which is the sensor barrier panel you are seeing here. If it said il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un attraversamento ferroviario a livello senza barriere, then the answer would have been vero, not falso. So the number 10 is falso, not vero. Okay? All right, so for those of you who would like to watch the full Scheda Ministeriale, if you want to join the private class, then I will encourage you to call the phone number that you are seeing on the screen. If you can learn in this manner, then I guarantee you are on the right track. Let's take you on the ride so that you too can pass the exam. Ciao.